Hi, Laura here from lauradives.com and Alan Ram's Proactive Training Solutions. For my Auto Dealer Live segment today, I wanted to talk 4 ways that video marketing has worked for me and thus can work for you. I have done extremely well with video marketing in regard to visibility and sales in the car business, and I think it's the most underutilized tool that salespeople and dealerships have available to them. So again, I want to talk about 4 ways that it was hugely successful for me. Maybe you can emulate those and create some success of your own. The first way that video marketing worked for me was differentiation. So few people were willing to put themselves in front of the iPhone camera, and because I was one of the only ones that was doing it, I was really acknowledged both in the social media realm, in the automotive world, and locally by customers for my efforts in video marketing. Video marketing has been such a differentiator for me. It's probably why you're familiar with me and perhaps watching me now, and it has just remained my strongest asset in the industry. Second way that video marketing worked for me, frankly, was visibility. I was engaging on social media platforms. I was sharing auto blog articles and gas savings tips and tips for driving in the winter. But honestly, my content on YouTube grew the fastest of all my social media platforms. And it's still today what I'm best known for. So the visibility that YouTube brought me, partially because it's owned by Google, has been unreal. By far, it was the strongest and most important thing I did on any social network and on any of kind of my internet outreach endeavors. The third way that video marketing worked for me was building trust. Now, this is a tricky thing in the car business, and I think it's the most important thing you can do to create a client base and then maintain that base and keep those people fiercely loyal to you. As an industry, we perfected sleazy tactics with the checkered suit and the gold chains. And so I think one of the first things people experience when they see me on video before they ever walk into the dealership is just this image of that car salesman completely shattered. And you don't have to be 5'2" and blonde to have that experience yourself. I think none of us are that salesman anymore. A lot of us take a lot of pride in our appearance, in the way we take care of ourselves, and in our speech and our communication. That's part of why a lot of us ended up in the car business, is because we're good with people. So honestly, just portraying your true personality on video is one of the best ways to build trust. Once somebody's seen your face, whether you've created something like a co-video to introduce yourself to them before they come in for your appointment, or if they saw a walk around or a presentation you did of a vehicle, again, once they see your face, that's really strong in building trust. I mean, that's really, you're light years ahead of where you were if it had just been a phone call. And then it gives obvious advantages. When somebody walks into the showroom, they've already seen me. They know what I look like, and they're gonna walk past all the guys at the front door to find this face because they see me in the back of the room. They already know what I look like, and we've already begun this experience of building trust. The fourth and final way that video marketing worked for me in the car business is it acquired me customers. Now, I think this is a combination of the 3 things that I've mentioned already. I was extremely visible, I had differentiated myself from any other salesperson, and I had begun to build trust because I had put out a little extra effort. They had seen my face already. But video had the highest return on investment. And when I talk about return on investment, ROI, I really mean of time, because I used my iPhone to film videos. I used an app called Capture, which is a YouTube app. It even lets you kind of splice up videos and upload it straight from here. And my product inventory was there on the lot for me already, so my only investment was my time into what I was going to say and then actually filming the video. So for return on investment, video was the biggest for me. There's a couple videos I have in a series on supercharging a Tundra. It was something really cool that my store did. We would buy a new Tundra off the lot, we would put a supercharger in it, that gave it 500 horsepower. And I did a series of videos on that, and that allowed me to get supercharger inquiries from all over the country. I mean, it was wild. So what can you take from this? My first recommendation is to get over seeing yourself on the camera. I don't sound the way I think I do. I certainly don't look the way I think I do some days. But what's really important is this content and video can't begin working for you until you get it out there. And it's not when you lose 5 pounds or have a better hair day. It's not even something that's being judged by customers. If you have good content, honestly, they're not thinking about your hairdo. I wouldn't recommend keeping a ball cap or a hooded sweatshirt on, but I would say keep your content awesome. Share some of your enthusiasm about your product, your store, and your motivation, and I bet you anything that you will see an improvement in sales. You can always contact me at laura@alanram.com. I'm on Twitter at Laura Drives, and you can always visit lauradrives.com to see more examples of what I did in the business and also some advice for salespeople. Some of the questions I've fielded over the years about what I've done, frequently asked questions, things that are designed to help you. So thank you so much, David Villa and Dave Cribbs, for having me on Auto Dealer Live. Thank you all for watching.